Right, well, welcome to CryptoMondays Alvor. We've got Jack here of Decent Studio. He's going to tell us about storytelling, is it, Jack?
Yes,
and
decentralized storytelling. Yeah.
decentralized storytelling. So over to you. Let's hear about Decent Studio. I'd love to hear what it's all about. I'd like to tell all our Crypto Mondays people the latest stuff that's coming out.
Awesome,
So,
Robin.
over to you.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. So I'm CEO and founder of Decent Studio. We are a platform that connects filmmakers and fans and brands to co-create stories. We have our MVP ready, ready to launch, and our whole platform is prototype and ready to gather feedback from users. So here at Crypto Mondays, we would love to hear feedback on our product and probably implement certain changes according to your suggestions. What we identified is the problem within audiovisual entertainment industry. So producers have problems with rising funds for their audiovisual projects. Fans, on the other hand, very often are upset about arbitrary decisions of these producers regarding storyline of their beloved sagas. So, for example, if producers want to adapt books in form of movies, they very often make decisions that are not aligned with original plot. And these fans are very often disappointed, and their suggestions would make the stories much more enjoyable, and also would increase the success of this content. And on the other side, we see the progress of artificial intelligence that makes content creation much easier. And what we are doing at Decent Studio is blending these opportunities that aligns with the underlying problems. So we want fans to become super fans and to become executive producers over the productions that producers want to create. So users may browse on our platform audiovisual content that they would like to sponsor and then impact the storyline. And if the success of the audiovisual content is big, the revenue may be shared between those who engage in impacting the storylines and acting as executive producers. And core of our platform are participation classes, which are tickets that record creative contribution of users. So whenever a user propose certain creative aspects or vote on creative aspects, our technology records this on blockchain. And if the content is successful, they raise money through, for example, advertisers that would like to have product placement inside this content. The revenue is transparently shared between producers and those who engage as fans in the production process.
Fantastic. So let me just try and understand it clearly. So how does it originate? Is it like somebody's going to put a story on there that they would like to make into a movie or into a book, or what would it be?
Exactly.
Product that they're going to do, and then you've got your investors that are observing all of these things. They may not be mainstream investors; they just could be anybody actually, and say, "I'm going to contribute," or "I'd like to fund that story." Exactly. Or I'll put a certain amount of money towards that. And then do you have people then that contribute to the way the story might evolve as well?
Yes, exactly. This is a very good understanding of the whole project. We're going to launch with our own original series. We're going to produce cartoons that will be impacted and co-created by Web3 native users. So it will feature themes as Bitcoin, Satoshi, what is good or what is bad within Web3 world. We're going to have a reality show with NFT characters that's going to comment on daily on weekly basis the most up-to-date events. And we have our own animation studio, so it is very easy for us to come up with these episodes. Featuring these 3D models, and in future we're going to use artificial intelligence to create like much more advanced productions, and hopefully someday feature films. And of course, we're going to cooperate with producers that going to create their own productions. Imagine this situation. There is a group of producers that want to create cartoon for kids, and there is a group of parents that want to impact the story within these cartoons. They want these cartoons to promote certain values that will help their kids to grow. So this is one example of a target group that we're going to target. But at the beginning, we are targeting Web3 community with our
Very cool. And how do you protect, because it will be open, I mean, people can see what's being produced here.
Open for participation pass holders, yes.
Okay. But how do you run, do you not run the risk of people stealing that material because it's publicly available?
It will be, yeah. We definitely think about this. Not whole production won't be produced by the users. There will be certain part of the production that will be impacted by the users. So always there will be mystery regarding the storyline and the final product. But obviously, these participation pass holders will have access to the inside, to the backstage. And we understand this risk, but we are not afraid of it at all.
And then in terms of the blockchain, so it's all the voting and the decision making is put onto the blockchain.
Yes.
And the payment sharing is there actually money that takes that? Does your system handle the money, or is it just a commitment, or
it will be handled by smart contracts? Yes, it will be handled by.
So if I commit and I want to invest one Bitcoin or whatever, I would.
You can.
I would lock in my
Bitcoin. We can talk about your one Bitcoin investment in one of these productions. So it will. The point is to decentralize production of entertainment. We identified this trend that in the course of the last 100 years, the relation and connection between fans and audiovisual content producers has become more and more closer. So we started with the opportunity to buy a ticket and go to the movies and watch the movie on very small screen in certain place like 100 years ago. Then it evolved into the very big screen that can be watched with other people. Then we have TV, DVD, video on demand online. Now we have opportunity to comment on audiovisual content producers on YouTube or streaming platforms. And in our opinion, the next step is users will become actually executive producers. So their decisions, their suggestion will be binding to the producers. And if the content is successful, they will be transparently rewarded by this engagement. So we see the future in the.
Wow, that's pretty interesting how it's evolving, eh? Nice to get a sneak peek into the future.
Yes, definitely. And this is possible because now we have technology that makes it possible. So we have a blockchain that can decentralize this process. Blockchain itself is decentralized technology, but it can decentralize business models. So now with blockchain, we are decentralizing a business model. And we believe that it will be disruptive, especially with this growth of artificial intelligence that make certain jobs for people not useful anymore.
Yeah.
So people now, so now we're coming up with the business model that give every person opportunity to also have revenue from the creative ideas, original contribution.
Brilliant.
So it may be like additional revenue source for some by engaging with this production process and giving this creative contribution. And then we have also people who would be interested in sponsoring this, not just these participation pass holders, but also brands that we would like to feature in this.
The brands.
Yeah, brands, advertisers that would like to feature their products inside our content. So imagine having like a teen drama, for example, and participation pass holders will decide on certain implementation of product placement inside our original series. So we have a revenue source from advertisers that can be transparently distributed between participation pass holders who decided on.
Yes, you mean like I've often wondered in movies, like how much the Coke paid to have their bottle on the table, or is it actually in the movie, or is it banner and advertising?
We want
integrated into
so for example, with our original series, which is one of our animations, we want product placement to be included in the most advanced way possible. So it will be like characters talking about the product. So imagine this character talking about wallets, like Web3 wallets, or like new features on exchanges, or whatever.
So you're leaning into the Web3.
With our first original series, yes, we're leaning towards Web3, but because we want to gather feedback and check the interest from people who already know how blockchain works. But the next step is to have regular producers from web towards and cartoons for kids. So,
Netflix and whatever.
Who knows?
And has anybody got any questions for Jack? I have just an observation is that, at CryptoMondays, we had 2 cohorts of Web3 and AI. So it was businesses that had to be at the intersection of AI and web and blockchain. And some fascinating stuff that's coming out of bringing those 2 technologies. The blockchain is the transactional layer, and then the AI is what would you call it? The intelligence, but
exactly.
the artificial intelligence behind the transactional layer.
Yeah, and we can show you the prototype, how it works, how we imagine how the platform works with product placement and how scene production, so we can show you.
Great. Any questions from the floor?
Looking for funding on this, you're going to get funding from the fans.
So we are looking for a pre-seed round, because we have like prototype of the entire platform, MVP, integrated with blockchain. We have also our collection of NFTs that we want to be a core of our community. So we want to have our core community gathered around these NFTs, and we have like a certain perks for these holders for future. We have like trailers and video for 3 original series, and all of that was self-funded to this day. And now what we have also is a marketing campaign, like content for marketing campaign. And to be honest, we could launch this marketing campaign on our own, but we know how much it costs in Web3. So we are looking for funding to conduct this marketing campaign. It will be finished with launch of our platform and fundraising through NFT sale. And then we may think about maybe another round, like seed round after that, when we prove how the platform works. So this is the situation in terms of budgeting, etc. We also did our test marketing campaign to check the interest from the community, and the response was very promising. So that's why we are so hyped up about
Hyped up, eh? Exciting stuff. Anything from you? Questions from you? No?
Have you looked at any EU funding for?
No. To be honest, we never think about these programs.
Very good, you know, there's lots of money, big slush funds.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
So this is the thing that we can discuss as well.
There's so much paperwork involved in it, but if you're good at using AI, just bang out the answers and you can just get it done.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
Do you have like an experience with?
Well, I took out funding, but back in the UK.
Okay.
So I took out, I know that Portugal's got a lot.
Yes, and pardon?
No one applies for it.
Yeah, they said that at the what was that conference we were at? Algarve Tech Hub conference. I chatted to the person for the Algarve 2030 funding, and he said they have so much money, and they simply said, please give me projects. So I got the guy's details.
Wow.
Yeah. And he answered me back straight away. I messaged him saying, hey, can you give me the forms in English, please? And he answered me straight back to him, sorry, they're not available.
This is interesting. We are based in Estonia because
okay, so you that might be tricky, but then if you can say
yes, because it is much easier to navigate everything. My business partner is based in UK, so that's why it's much easier for us to navigate all these requirements.
So then you might not qualify.
So
Estonia is it Estonia EU or not?
Yes.
So
but what I think I would need to check whether if I incorporate a company here and, for example, move intellectual property here for this company based in Algarve, Portugal, whether it would be qualified for.
Or in the UK, basically UK, there's still funding for creative arts.
I always wanted to avoid these programs and go this regular track of gathering money from potential investors and also doing the stuff with them, especially if they have experience to help accelerate growth of the company. But maybe this is a very good idea.
The nice thing about grants is they don't dilute.
Exactly.
It's nice.
And also because when you're starting off early, it's a high risk when you're raising the capital, so they really hit you quite hard, so that might be a good option for you.
I will need to definitely dive into this.
Is there anything else we can do as Crypto Mondays? Anybody, when we send this out there, anything that you're specifically looking for?
Follow decentstudio.io and
follow decentstudio.io.
Yeah.
Okay.
On X, and we are about to start the campaign, like marketing campaign, because we halted the marketing campaign. Don't be worried that content halted on February this year, because we are building the whole time.
In
the backstage. So
building up ahead of steam.
Yes, and waiting for good times for market sentiment as well.
Good stuff.
Good stuff and better sentiment. Yeah.
Great. That's all. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
That's great.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Let's see.
And maybe you need to here. Stop.
Stop.